10 cartoon animals that exist in real life. Hello everyone, welcome back to Non-Stop 10s. And today's video is going to be nostalgic because today we will be talking about cartoons. This will remind you of your good old days, and for sure this video is enough to prove you that your whole childhood was a myth. Even though your favorite childhood cartoon character is inspired by real organisms, this video is about the top 10 cartoon characters inspired by real animals. From Scooby-Doo to Pumbaa, it will cover all your favorite characters, so stick till the end. Artists tend to require some creative liberties once they develop a number of our favorite animated animal characters. From outrageous sizes to unbelievable abilities, their unusual characteristics is what makes these animated creatures so compelling. Number 1. Scooby-Doo is modeled after one among the most important dog breeds. The adorable mystery-solving dog Scooby-Doo is fairly almost like his real-life inspiration. Scooby's breed may be a Great Dane, in that they tend to be large, lovable dogs who are typically friendly and patient with people. The easygoing Great Dane, the mighty Apollo of dogs, may be a total joy to measure with, but owning a dog of such imposing size, weight, and strength may be a commitment not to be entered into lightly. This breed is indeed great, but not a Dane. As tall as 32 inches at the shoulder, Danes tower over most other dogs, and when standing on their hind legs, they're taller than most of the people. These powerful giants are the picture of elegance and balance, with smooth and easy stride of born noblemen. The coat comes in different colors and patterns, and perhaps the best known being the black and white patchwork pattern known as Harlequin. Despite their sweet nature, Danes are alert home guardians. Just the sight of these gentle giants is usually enough to make intruders think twice. But those foolish enough to mistake the breed's friendliness for softness will meet a strong foe of true courage and spirit. Patient with kids, Danes are people pleasers who make friends easily. However, according to the American Kennel Club, Great Danes are known for being effective guard dogs, which is pretty different from Scooby's easily spooked disposition. The giant crab Tamatoa isn't thus far away from the real-life crustacean. Number 2. Tamatoa from Moana may be a larger-than-life crab covered in treasure, and he's supported by the very large coconut crab. Found in the Pacific Ocean and Indian Oceans, this giant crustacean uses its massive claws to crack open coconuts. Although not quite as huge as Tamatoa, the coconut crab typically weighs around 10 pounds. Coconut crab, also called robber crab, large nocturnal land crab of the Southwest Pacific and Indian Oceans. It is closely associated with the decapod crustacean and king crab. Coconut crabs are generalist scavengers that prey on fallen fruit, carrion, and therefore the shell of other crabs. The coconut crab is understood for its ability to use its massive pincers to crack open coconuts. The largest coconut crabs can exert a force of 3,300 newtons with their pincers. Coconut crabs have also been known to open coconuts by dropping them from trees and striking them repeatedly with their pincers, or using their pincers to pierce the coconut's husk before splitting the seed open. The female releases her ripe eggs in the sea, and they immediately hatch as microscopic swimming zones. This first larval stage, which lives within the water, feeds on small organisms. After 20 to 30 days, the zoo develops into a glocotoe, the intermediate stage, and leaves the water to live in a seashell for 3 or 4 weeks. It then discards the shell, buries itself in moist sand, and transforms into a little adult. Most of the daylight hours are passed in burrows up to about 0.6 meters deep. Sometimes 2 crabs to a burrow. Number 3. Artists took some creative liberties with Arthur the Aardvark. Arthur, the cuddly bespectacled aardvark, resembles a bear more than he resembles an aardvark. In Arthur's first appearance in the 1976 book Arthur's Nose, he resembled a real-life aardvark with a long snout and sharp claws. But over the years, Arthur lost many of those classic aardvark features. Creator Mark Brown explained to the AV Club, "It wasn't anything I was consciously doing, I just drew him, and the more I got to know him, his nose got smaller and smaller." Number 4. Squidward Tentacles isn't a squid after all. Despite his name and only having 6 tentacles, Squidward Tentacles from SpongeBob SquarePants is an octopus. It was revealed by creator Stephen Hillenburg that Squidward is an octopus, and he has less tentacles because it makes him easier to animate. His large bulbous head closely resembles that of an octopus, but that's about where the similarities between the two end. Number 5. Aside from Remy's chef skills, he's quite similar to real rats. Remy from Ratatouille is a rat that has a great taste in food and big dreams of becoming a chef. Meanwhile, his family members feast on literal garbage. Rats do typically eat whatever they can find in humans' kitchen's cabinets and can oftentimes spread diseases along the way. Remy's animators didn't stray too far from his real-life counterparts. Both creatures typically have gray fur, small pink paws, and a long tail. Number 6. Roadrunners actually run on roads like their cartoon counterparts. Roadrunner, a speedy bird constantly outrunning his nemesis Wile E. Coyote, is known for his classic meep meep call. The real-life bird of the same name is a bit smaller than the cartoon, and they typically have brown and white feathers, unlike their blue and purple cartoon kin. Greater roadrunners are large cuckoos with a distinctive shape, long legs, a very long straight tail, and a long neck. The head has a short crest and the bill is long, heavy, and slightly down-curved. Roadrunners can be found running alongside roads like their name suggests, marking a similarity between the real animal and the cartoon. Number 7. Eeyore doesn't have hooves as a real donkey does. The perpetually gloomy stuffed donkey Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh doesn't exactly look like his real-life counterpart. Eeyore doesn't have hooves like a real donkey, but both creatures have pretty large ears. Both animals can be gray with a dark mane, but donkeys aren't quite as cuddly as Eeyore. In reality, many rely on donkeys to carry heavy loads over mountains and large stretches of land. Number 8. Sonic the Hedgehog is a bit speedier than real hedgehogs. Classic video game character Sonic the Hedgehog is known for his bright blue fur and super fast speeds. Real hedgehogs are brown in color and covered in prickly spines, and even though hedgehogs can run faster than a walking child at 6 miles per hour, they're not known for breaking the sound barrier. They are a small mammal with short limbs and a body low to the ground. Their most distinctive characteristic is the thousands of stiff, sharp spines, harder and sharper than those of a porcupine, that covers the animal's back and sides, like a pincushion filled with needles. I found them super cute. Number 9. Pumbaa's love for eating insects isn't a typical warthog trait. One half of the Lion King comedic duo, Pumbaa, is a warthog with a passion for eating insects with his buddy Timon, a meerkat. Real warthogs are grazers who eat plants and roots and battle against insects from biting their skin. They rely on birds to eat those insects and will hide in the mud to escape the biting bugs. I never thought of something like this to exist, to be honest. Number 10. Without his human clothes, Puss in Boots is similar to a house cat. Fairy tale character Puss in Boots from the Shrek franchise is a Zorro-esque, sword-wielding orange cat. House cats don't usually have enough energy for sword fighting all day. They sleep an average of 15 to 20 hours in a day. However, if you remove Puss's boots, sword, and dynamic personality, he looks just like a cuddly house cat. Just for fun, you can create a full outfit for your cat and click cute pics with them mentioning finally found Puss. That would be fun, I guess. Which one was the cartoon you used to watch a lot in your childhood? And do you still watch cartoons as guilty pleasure? Let me know in the comments section, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and also don't forget to hit that like button for more updates.